What Yu-Gi-Oh deck would Sonic the Hedgehog play? I'm glad you asked, because in this new series, I'll be discussing popular characters, people, or anything in between, and figure out exactly what Yu-Gi-Oh deck they would play. Considering the Sonic redesign that was recently revealed, I felt it was appropriate for this episode to be all about what Yu-Gi-Oh deck Sonic the Hedgehog would play. Okay, so let's start by talking all about Sonic as a character, or at least a basic idea so we can determine his deck from there. So what do we need to know about Sonic? Well, clearly he's known for being fast, and so we need to revolve our idea of this deck around him being fast. And so if we want fast, we want combo, and if we want combo, well, I think we should go for an OTK deck. Now, you may argue that we can easily go for a going first deck. Sure, but Sonic's entire premise is not necessarily revolved around preventing the opponent from doing anything. It's more so him destroying things and then eventually beating the boss, for example, Eggman. So because of this, let's talk about his signature move, the Spin Dash. The Spin Dash is a very powerful move, as he can destroy robots and solid structures with just one hit. This ties back into my point about he'd rather just let his opponent do his thing and then break his entire board. It's pretty straightforward. So what I'm getting out of all of this is we need a fast combo deck that does a lot of comboing. It needs to be an OTK deck. Sonic would be bored if he just comboed and passed his turn on an unbreakable field. And lastly, preferably the deck somehow relates to him being a blue hedgehog, or like animal related somewhat, because, you know, Sonic is a blue hedgehog. What deck are we gonna choose for Sonic? Well, in my opinion, I think he would play Luna Lights. So we're not playing Luna Lights going first, we're playing a go second Leo Dancer Turbo Luna Light variant. Why? This variant of Luna Lights realistically fills the criteria we want. It's a fast-paced combo deck that does a ton of comboing, it's OTK based, and yeah, they're furries. So what I'm gonna do now is go over the basics of Leo Dancer Turbo Luna Lights. We're gonna break it down so you guys understand why it correlates so well with Sonic. Okay, so getting into the card breakdown, let's talk about Luna Light Leo Dancer Turbo. So the entire premise of the deck is revolved around getting your boss monster out, Luna Light Leo Dancer. To do this, you have 3 Luna Light Kaleido Chick. Kaleido Chick is important because of its interaction with a card like Wolf and Yellow Martin. So Kaleido Chick can send from your extra deck or deck to the graveyard once per turn. This means you can use Kaleido Chick to send your Panther Dancer, or you can send your Yellow Martin to help further combo. This enables you to also use your Wolf and banish the Panther Dancer from your graveyard to get your Leo Dancer out on the field, and this is the main way you're going to combo. Next, we have 3 Luna Light Tiger. Luna Light Tiger is insanely powerful because it just keeps summoning back monsters. With a card like Luna Light Yellow Martin is really powerful because you can special summon with Luna Light Tiger, and then you can return the Luna Light Tiger with Luna Light Yellow Martin, and Yellow Martin's going to be able to recur this back to hand, special summon itself, and then you can activate the Tiger again and special summon something else from your graveyard. So just in general, this interaction with cards like Kaleido Chick and Tiger, Kaleido Chick being able to send the Yellow Martin, Tiger being able to reborn the Yellow Martin, and then we're going to be able to activate Luna Light Tiger again in order to reborn another Luna Light. We play 1 Luna Light Emerald Bird, which is just another target for your Luna Light cards. It's very good as an extender, and so it combos really well with a card like Yellow Martin and Serenade Dance, because Serenade Dance can pitch either of these cards from your hand, and then you special summon a Luna Light from deck. However, if you pitch Emerald Bird, you're going to get an effect to special summon a level 4 or lower Luna Light monster that is banished during your graveyard, making it very good as an additional extender. Lastly, for the Luna Light monster lineup, we play 1 Luna Light Wolf. This is the card that enables you to get access to Panther Dancer, which Panther Dancer then gets you to Leo Dancer. Because Kaleido Chick is already played regardless to send Yellow Martin, you can also use Kaleido Chick to send Panther Dancer, and then later on you can use Luna Light Wolf in order to banish the Panther Dancer and 2 Luna Light monsters, summon the Leo Dancer, and then the Leo Dancer just applies immense pressure from there. So that's it for the Luna Light monster package. I feel as though there is no better deck to fit Sonic the Hedgehog, so they have perfect perfect synergy with Sonic the Hedgehog being a blue hedgehog, but additionally, they fit Sonic's playstyle very well, so this works out perfectly. To give this deck more consistency and speed, we need more bodies, and to do that, we play the danger monsters. We have some dangerous cards like 2 Danger Nessie, 2 Jackalope, 2 Snake, 2 Mothman, being able to draw a card, special summon themselves, keep digging for your Kaleido Chick plus Tiger combo. All of that's so powerful that these cards are definitely worthwhile to play in the deck. Lastly, for the monsters, we play 3 Dino Wrestler Pinkertops. Because this deck opts to go second because it's an OTK strategy, you definitely want to be playing some form of removal, and I think Pinkertops is just overall the best card to be main decking. It's not necessarily bad in any matchup, because if you're playing against a combo deck, you can still use this to force a negate, or you can use this against a back row deck to gain immense advantage because you can beat over a monster, and then you can pop a spell and trap, making this card very good. Goods is amazing because it can send either Perfume or Serenade Dance to get their graveyard effects. Lunalight Perfume is a monster reborn for any Lunalight monster, and you can banish it from the graveyard to discard a card and add a Lunalight monster from your deck to your hand. So if there was like one of the most broken monster reborn spells in the game, it would most certainly be Lunalight Perfume. We play 3 Fire Formation Tanky as well because it's just more copies of our Beast Warriors, aka our Lunalights. I use triple Allure of Darkness just to keep digging through cards, and for 36 card consistency, I play triple Into the Void and 1 Upstart Goblin, and just for power spells, I play 1 card Destruction and 1 Foolish Burial. Both of those spells are incredibly powerful in this deck, and so I definitely think you should be running them. Lastly, we play 1 Lunalight Serenade Dance. The entire point of Serenade Dance is to get it in the graveyard somehow in order to banish it from your graveyard and special summon a Lunalight monster from your deck. Serenade Dance is very powerful and definitely needs to be played in this strategy. So now let's get to the namesake of the deck. I play Lunalight Leo Dancer. This is what makes this deck work. It is the reason why it's called Leo Dancer Turbo. I'll read out its effects because it's so powerful. It must be fusion summoned with the above fusion materials and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. Once per turn at the end of the damage step, if this card attacked a monster, you can destroy all special summon monsters your opponent controls. Basically, it does a ton of damage. If you wanted to think about Sonic as a Yu-Gi-Oh card, it would probably be Leo Dancer, just because it represents Sonic in such a great way. It does a ton of damage because it has 3500 attack. It's very hard to deal with, similar to Sonic, because Sonic is so fast, and it has that removal effect similarly to the spin dash attack. So Leo Dancer is definitely a perfect card to go hand in hand with Sonic's mentality in Yu-Gi-Oh! Next, we have to play Lunalight Panther Dancer to send off of the Kaleido Chick. We play 1 Azathoth and 1 Nyarla. This helps us just deal with hand traps. Nyarla is also an enabler to search the Serenade Dance off of Yellow Martin, so that's a very powerful play while additionally stopping monster effects for the rest of the turn. Tornado Dragon and Dweller are just generically good Xyz monsters. I play Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King. This card is incredibly good because of the fact that it can set a fire formation. It will randomly come up. I definitely didn't want to not play it in this deck. The last 2 Xyz monsters are number 60 Dugaries, and we have Gagaga Cowboy. These could really be whatever you want. I just threw them in for proof of concept. Honestly, you could play like Baguska, you can play Evil Swarm Nightmare. There are definitely a ton of options for these 2 slots, especially Cowboy. I don't know why I threw this in. Probably just for the memes, which it's pretty funny when it comes up. I play 1 Borosaur Dragon. It doesn't hurt to overkill, I guess. I play 1 Curious because it's so easy to make in this deck. 1 Nightmare Unicorn for removal, 1 Nightmare Phoenix for removal, 1 Firefighting Daruma Dolls, and lastly, I play Barricade Board Blocker. Alright, so now that you've seen the deck profile of the Lunalight Leo Dancer Turbo variant, let's get into a replay so you guys can truly understand just how powerful this deck is. Alright, so we're getting into the game. We're playing against Pendulum. They're going for their Pendulum shenanigans, right? They summon Luster, they go for Electromite. They activate Odd Eyes Arc, they get all the effects. This is going so freaking fast, it's hard for me to commentate. We're going to grab Servant, they're gonna do all their Pendulum shenanigans. This is a new card coming out in the near future, Empyrean Magician. It's not too bad, but this board is highly mediocre for a Pendulum deck, but I guess that's what you should expect considering we're playing on YGO Pro. Getting into my turn, my hand does not necessarily look the craziest, but we have an Allure, so we're gonna dig. We have another Allure, so we're just gonna keep digging even more. We banish Kaleido Chick, getting its effect, and now we have a pretty nice combo here, being able to Kaleido Chick Tiger. However, then he's going to Vortex negate the Tiger, but because we have the goods, we can just get access to another Tiger, so it's totally okay. Here we're going to grab the second Tiger, then we're going to go ahead and use Tiger Effect, also summon a Mothman, because I know his only card in hand, and plus he's playing Pendulum, so I know he wouldn't really have a hand trap in this scenario. I'm going to summon Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King, just so I don't have to deal with this annoying card, because Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon enables him to revive the Vortex Dragon, and I just didn't want to have any of that. So we summon Tiger King, we're now able to negate his entire board, activate Tanky, we're going to be able to now go in even further. We're going to summon the Daruma Doll, summon back the Kaleido Chick. This is going to send the Panther Dancer in order to later fuse with our Lunalight Wolf. We're now going to just keep going into a Boral Sword. Tiger's going to revive the Kaleido Chick, send one more card. From here, I'm going to link into Phoenix, use the effect, getting rid of that Servant of Endymion, get a free draw. We're going to get the free search as well. We're going to use Wolf Effect, summon the heart and soul of the deck, Leo Dancer, and somehow, some way, we Pendulum summon using Lunalight Wolf and Lunalight Tiger. I have no clue how it happened, but it happened. We're going to go into battle phase. Leo Dancer is insane, so we're going to just attack a bunch and finish him off with a Lunalight Tiger for game. So if Sonic the Hedgehog did play Yu-Gi-Oh, what Yu-Gi-Oh deck would he play? Well, in the end, we've concluded that he would play Leo Dancer Turbo Lunalights. Clearly fits his playstyle and definitely is a fun deck. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more content like this one. Click on the end screen right next to me to watch another video of mine. Thank you so much for watching, and with that, I hope to see you soon.